say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood up 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that.
He said the Bible don't teach you not to sin. Yes, the fuck it do. That's the whole point of following Christ. When he took us to 1 John. 1 second, Warrior. When he took us to 1 John, I read verse 7 where it said Christ cleanses you from all sins. Come on, man. This is insane. But that's that Christian dope. Go ahead, Marshall.
Out there teaching it like we teach. We teach you Christ is a nigga, man. We teach you God is a nigga. And guess who he loves? He loves niggas. He loves niggas. And that's one of the topics we're gonna talk about. They
say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillar talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th.
And we are back. Click the live. Bam, there we go. We got it. Shalom, Israel. We in the game. Y'all know who it is and what it do. Cap 10K, the Goggle Ball, the ISUPK, under commanding General Yohana. And I got my main man in the building with me, Officer Maisha, the hardest, the roughest, the toughest, the realest nigga out of ATL. You understand? Himself. He run ATL. Y'all better know. Officer Maisha run the city. You understand? He runs Atlanta. All right. Yeah, right. And we done bridged that gap all the way from the Lou, all the way from the STL to the ATL. That's coming up Wednesday. That show is coming up this Wednesday. STATL Connect. You understand? Make sure y'all stay tuned in with that. Locked in with us on that. Make sure y'all stay locked in with ISUPK.com, period. As y'all can see, the scripture, when it says that we are in a certain kind of time, right? And I'm going to see if anybody is really hip to what it's talking about. And let's see. Get the scripture for me, Marshall.
Come on, sir. 1 second.
Yo.
All right, where you at, sir?
Give me that in 2 Timothy 3:1.
Come on.
Because the scripture describes the kind of times that we'll be in right now. Yeah.
Come on, sir. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
This know also that in the last days.
In the what days, Marshall?
In the last days.
In the last days. All right. Keep going.
Perilous times shall come.
Perilous times shall come. We in them times right now. Perilous. What does the word perilous mean? Dangerous. You understand? We are in some dangerous times. Because look at what's happening. You know, look at what is going on all over this place with us. And you got one particular person that's against us. All of them are, all the nations are against us, no doubt. But you got one that loves to keep their foot and their knee on the back of our neck at all times. You understand? And that's the so-called white man. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. And y'all better know it. Because we in them times, we are in perilous times. Some dangerous times, man. To where here you are. I think you got an echo on the
okay, come on, so let me see.
Okay, good. Look, we streaming on everything. You hear me? TikTok, Clubhouse, fan base. We everywhere. YouTube, Facebook. We on all of the platforms. Kick, every goddamn thing. You understand? So y'all can get this true. You have no excuse. That's in the Bible also. And these times you don't have no excuse. Why? Because you actually have priests and prophets of the Lord that is teaching you the truth. Okay, telling you what you need to be doing right now. And going to church ain't it. You better replace your church service with the truth.
Right.
That's what you better do. You understand? You better replace your church service with the truth, man. All right. So, but I got to show today how Christianity, right? Black Christians really believe that the civil rights movement was God's plan. Ain't that what what's his face said? Drake, God's plan.
Yeah.
Play the song. No, don't do it. I think they'll flag you or something. He plays his music without his permission. But y'all know what I'm talking about. God's plan.
Right. Yo, how about you and Shabakata? What's going on, Cap? What's going on, All Smash?
What's going on, buddy, man?
Nothing much. At the sleeve, you know, checking in.
Yeah, the white man is the devil. The Bible speaks. Got priests and prophets out here slaving. You understand? Got priests and prophets out here slaving. But as y'all see, that brother always come through. He always make it. You understand? Slaving or not. All right. So yeah,
I'm saying crazy.
Damn right. Yeah. See, that's what Commander Junior Hunter is raising. Soldiers, real niggas that actually love the Lord. You understand? That's willing to serve our King and willing to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of God, and make no excuse about the shit. You know, no excuses. I've been here, like I said, going on what 14 years, my job. And do they know of all of the excuses I have heard? God damn, I had so many brothers and sisters come through these doors and make nothing but excuses as to why they can't. But you know what was a big one is when they find out they can't eat pork, right? And this mostly came from the sisters. Okay, I had a lot of sisters tell me, "Oh, eating pork? Oh, okay, that's unlawful. Oh, okay, well, I mean, I do it, but but my kids, see, your kids. Wait a minute, what's your kids?
Right.
What do you mean? Oh, I mean, see, they like it, and what you, so you just found out something is harmful for you, your man, your kids, all of your people. Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, the Lord said, number one, not to do it. That's the first damn thing.
Right.
The Most High said, don't eat pork. Simple as that. Then second, he said, it's unclean unto you. You're going to get sick. And our people are wondering where they getting all these goddamn upper respiratory infections from, like diabetes and cancer and, you know what I'm saying? All the blood pressure and all this stuff. You wonder where you getting all this shit from. It's because you choose not to obey the Most High's laws when it comes to the things that you consume, that you eat, right? And so, some of the excuses that I done heard sisters get. Well, they like. Well, I mean, see, I won't celebrate my birthday, but my kids, they like celebrating their birthday, and who gives a damn? You understand? My obedience is gonna be in God's laws, not my kids and their desires, and they won't. And matter of fact, kids will do what the hell you teach them. You understand? Children will do. Matter of fact, mashallah, give me that scripture too. Give me that in what's it in Proverbs?
Okay, sir. We got a comment in the TikTok that say from Art Dad. It says neither Jew nor Gentile, for you all are one in Jesus Christ. Galatians 3:28. I guess he wants us to answer that one.
Really? He said we all Jew and Gentile, so everybody is the same.
Yeah.
So there's no Caucasians, no Africans, no Chinese, no Japanese. So there's no nothing. There's no. We're all just one people all of a sudden. Yeah. Is that what you're telling me? Tell them to answer that for me.
Can you answer that, Art Dad? You can put it in the chat.
Yeah, answer that for us. that is some of the dumbest shit in the world, mashallah. Ain't no white people. We just all damn people. We just all bleed red. We just all man. No, and no. And you know something? I'm glad that they actually said that because that's going into the topic. That's going into the topic, and the scripture that I'm going to pull later on is going to disprove what you just said.
Right. You want to read the whole verse, Cap.
And the he said he want to read the verse.
He want to read the verse.
He said he want to read it.
He said read the entire verse again. Look it up.
All right, no sweat. But here's the thing: if you want to have a discussion about it real quick, come on over to the YouTube. Click the link. We got the link in the chat, and you come up on the stage, and you can read it and discuss it yourself if you would like. And I can show you how you don't know what you're talking about. I'll show you that when it comes to the Bible, right? God chose a people, and them people not on the I think is that him trying to come up on the TikTok?
Nah, that may be from your side, Cap. I don't think he's trying to come up from our side.
Oh, okay. Somebody just tried to come up. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm gonna show you how what you reading it only pertains to one nation of people, not everybody. All right. So see if they're willing to come up. If not, we'll read the scripture and we'll break it down.
All right, come on, sir.
Hey, shalom. Adawan, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Thom.
Hey, shalom. We got another heavy hitter in the building. Officer Halakha out of ATL. You understand? One of the strongest brothers around. I remember that brother was hitting them goddamn pull-ups in Hebrew Academy. You see him? He was flexing on him. Made it look easy. I said, damn. My man was out there getting it, boy. Hey, look, I almost died in my Hebrew Academy. I don't like talking about it. Hey, that shit funny now, though.
Go.
That shit is funny now, boy. I can laugh about it now, but that night, boy, that shit was serious. That shit was serious, brother. Look, I turned around and right at the finish, right when we seeing Commander General Hunter, look, we hiding in the bushes and shit. All the brothers like, shit, is the coach clear? Shit, everybody out the way. I don't see nobody. But we got ambush. Look, Captain Tazariak, Captain Katazar. Boy, you should have seen that shit. Captain Akkad, nigga, they was all on him, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, nowhere to go. Boy, we turned around and made it. We looking, everybody like this. We looking out, like, damn, where they at now? It was so crazy, like, they was coming out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It was like open, right? Like we thinking we looking all around and we can see everything. And man, they was coming out of everywhere, right? Turn around, we at the end. So we think we'd have made it. We see the lights. Commander Junior Hunter, they saw us. They hit the lights. Beam. It got bright as hell out there. Boy, you'd have thought the sun started shining. I said, God damn. Commander Junior Hunter said, come on. Right? So everybody got up, took off. I said, oh, shit. Man, I had a cramp in my leg, brother. I fell so goddamn hard. I'm talking about right at the end. And guess what? My brothers came back. Them niggas carried me across that goddamn line. But I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, all right, sir.
That was brotherhood. They could have left. They could have ran across the thing for themselves. But them brothers took another chance of getting ambushed because we was getting ambushed like crazy. Mm-hmm. When they took, when they said, hey, don't let nobody get in their backpack. Everybody get their backpack. You know, I ain't understand totally exactly what they was gonna do. No, not the backpack, the sword. Let nobody get your sword. You know, we had the swords in the back. I'm saying too much. I don't want nobody to get scared and turn around and think they're gonna die in Hebrew Academy like I did.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, y'all get the point. I know them soldiers that did it get it. Halakha get it. Officer Call get it. My Charlotte get it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, real soldier shit though. You know, real soldier shit. Yep. I guess they ain't want to come up. You want to read it real quick, Masha?
Nah, yeah, he ain't want to come up. He talking about reading. I can pull a scripture though.
He said something you didn't read. What didn't he read?
Yeah, I don't think. I guess he trying to. I don't know, Cap. I guess he trying to see if we know what we reading. I guess I don't know.
Hell no.
Because if it's either Jew nor Greek in Jesus Christ, then like you said, then that don't include all people. So he's being racist with this scripture.
Absolutely, because it just say Jew and Greek.
Yeah, just say Jew and Greek. So, go ahead, Cal. It's like it there.
No, go ahead.
I said, yeah. So if it's just Jew and Greek, then that's it. Nobody else can be saved in Jesus Christ. And I don't think he know what the hell he's talking about, sir. It's a lie.
He can't know. He can't know what he's talking about, Masha. Because Jew and Greek is just like you said, that's just two.
Yeah, Cap, man, and he a black man. He look. Let me look at this thing. He looked like a black man, so he exit himself out. He exit himself out.
He really did. He really did. Yep, and that just goes to show you how Christianity is a complete failure. You understand? Right. It's a complete flop. It's all wrong for our people. They don't know what they're talking about. You know, they think they go on in the scriptures listening to some old slimy pork chop eating preacher tell you that God love everybody when that ain't true. Yeah. Even in the civil rights, we're gonna show you how they tried to push this religion into the civil rights. That's how they got a lot of our people to follow it. But I'm gonna show you just how dumbed down they really want you to be. So
like it, Cal.
Go ahead.
Let me show him how else he dumb he is by wanting to pull this scripture, right? It says Galatians 3:28. There's neither Jew nor Greek. So that X's him out because he's neither Jew nor Greek. Mm-hmm. There's neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. So what is he? He not male or female?
A morphodite.
He a morphodite. Okay, so I guess they may put him in there. They may put him in there. He may put him in there. He in training or something, man.
I don't know what he is. I don't know what that nigga is. So in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be gender fluid bathrooms. Everybody's gonna be walking in the same bathroom, my Charlie. It's neither male or female. You know, you peace standing up, sitting down. It doesn't matter. Don't do what you gotta do. Hey, that is ridiculous.
Oh man,
I don't be understanding what they read, man. They don't even get it. You know what I'm saying? For you are all one in Christ Jesus. Amen. And then that's when the church say amen. When they turn around, and then they turn around and pass the bucket. They pass the bucket after that. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that was fucked up scripture he pulled, Cap. I don't think he knows.
And then the music gonna start. They're gonna do their two-step. You understand? Ooh, gonna be a praise break. Lord have mercy. That is some of the dumbest shit. You know, I still have yet for a Christian to give me an answer to a question that I asked. Is where was the choir as Jesus Christ was going around teaching? You understand? When Christ was in the synagogue, where was the choir? Where was the singing and the dancing at? I don't see it. Did you see it in there anywhere?
Sir.
I ain't seen it yet. So I want a Christian to give me the answer. Where was the goddamn choir? Where was the tambourine player? You understand? When Jesus Christ was teaching. Where is the music? Where is the we fall down, but we get up? Where is the singing at? I don't see it. I don't see it in nowhere. Do y'all see it? You see it in the Halakha? You got better eyes than me, brother. You seen it in there? But look, that's the precept king right there. Have you seen it in there? Where else are calls to point? Have you seen it in there, brother? Show me where it's at so I can get in the
Nah, sir. Yeah, I haven't seen it me myself.
got to get in the choir. Where was Jesus Christ singing it? Where did Jesus Christ grab the microphone and we fall down, but we get up? I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it, and they ass ain't seen it either. Go ahead, Halak.
No, Adam One. I was just gonna say I was reading this book over this weekend about the ancient manners of the it's a book that was, I believe it was published in the 1800s or the 1700s, called the manners of the ancient Israelites, and it said that the only time that we really sang and dance was like after we had won, like came back from war, you know, of defeating like many enemies, you know. A lot of times the sisters would come out, and as the sisters would come out, you know, dance, and as we came back into the camp, and I got to thinking, I said, man, that makes a lot of sense, because when you go out to battle, your husband go out to battle, them sisters don't know if that man gonna come back alive.
Right.
So, you know, after we've been, and sometimes you could be gone away at war for weeks, if not months.
Yeah.
So, you know, imagine, you know, us coming, they hear that, you know, we got the Most High has gave us the victory, and we're coming back into the camp. You know, them sisters is glad to see they rib. You understand? Yeah. So, you know, I could see them breaking out, you know, dancing, you know, and you know, so you know, but no, it wasn't. It said it wasn't done in the synagogue. You know, I yield, sir.
Right. That's a fact. You know, like what have we conquered here? You understand? Now to be singing and dancing and so goddamn happy about something. When we are losing our brothers and our sisters left and goddamn right at the hands of these goddamn devils. You know? Right. So what are we talking about? What are we singing and dancing about? Every goddamn Sunday. You know? Come on, man. All right. So let me play this video real quick. Let me show you what our oppressor is really about. Okay. Let me show you. This is a scene from a movie right here, but this is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is how white people actually feel to this day. This ain't nothing old and they done got over it. No, this is still how they feel.
The problem, whether you like it or not, is whether you're going to sit back and let desegregation spread throughout the entire South. And it's an indisputable fact that there could be no other result. The Negroes will literally, and I do mean literally, control the South. The vote will be theirs. You'll have black mayors and black policemen the way they do in Chicago and New York already. Like there's not a black governor and black doctors to deliver your babies. If they find time, that is. And that's the way it'll be. Did you ever stop to think about that? When you let those 10 enter your school, did you? And let me ask you, do you people want niggers taking over? No! And are you willing to fight this thing down to the last ditch and keep fighting until it's over? And I'm willing to fight with you. Why, Mr. Kramer? Why? Because I'm an American, sir, and I love my country. And I'm willing to give my life, if that were necessary, to see that my country stays free, white, and American.
Woo-wee. You hear that? They believe that you being free, they are not going to be free. But they are willing to fight to keep their country free, white, and American. Yep. He sound like Donald Trump, don't
Come.
he? He sound like Donald Trump. He sound like all the presidents. He sound like all of white people. He is willing to fight. He said, why? Because I'm going to do whatever I got to do, whatever it takes to keep America free. And you notice something? They have been crying about their freedom forever, right? When the only thing somebody was trying to do to them was make them pay taxes on some tea. Okay? That was it.
Right.
They were getting charged taxes. Wasn't nobody beating and raping them? Wasn't nobody separating their family? You know, wasn't nobody breaking the buck out of any of their men, right? Nobody was doing the atrocious things that they were doing to our people, to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? They just simply didn't want to pay tax. And they said, oh no, we're gonna forever be free. Nobody's gonna oppress us over some taxes. Now look at what black folks have suffered since we've been here. And then they tell us, hey, we shouldn't even speak about it. You should keep your mouth closed. You hear my shout? You should keep your damn mouth closed. You're talking too damn much. Nobody wants to hear you complain about what happened in slavery. You wasn't a slave. What they say? Oh, I didn't own any slaves. They got all the excuses. But you and your people benefited from slavery. That's how you got what you got today.
Right.
This is how you get to walk around with the privilege and the freedom that you have, and none of us don't. You understand?
It's like if I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
And you know, and that's a heavy thing that you say, right? Because white people always want black people to forget about slavery and our history. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us like to just sweep it under the rug. But if we don't bring the crimes up against white people, if we don't shame white people from what they have done to us in America, they're just gonna do it again.
Yeah.
They want you to forget all over again, so you won't know that they putting you back into slavery or treating you wrong or treating you bad. So you got to let them know and never forget. You know what I'm saying? It should be on the forefront of your mind every goddamn day that you wake up that the white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? The white man has to be shamed before Christ can come back. You know what I'm saying? Has to be. So that's what we got to do, sir. Shalaki. Scripture say that too.
Look, you know we gonna do it. You understand? We're not going for that nonsense about all people being brothers and no, whatever y'all think it is out there in the Christian world. We ain't going for that. Okay, we ain't buying it. And matter of fact, let me play this other video before I read something. Halakama, you got the layout, brother?
Come, sir.
Okay, it's Black's History in America. And then I want you to let me see. Go down to where we got the title at, and then I'm gonna have you read the first couple of paragraphs. But let me play this. Or matter of fact, no, read that first. Read that first, and then I'll play the video.
The green book, sir.
No, not the green book. I'm sorry. Go down to the title of the show. Black Christians believe the civil rights movement was God's plan. Go down to there.
Come, sir.
Okay. Now skip the videos, and then the first couple of paragraphs. Where it say many black Christians.
Come, sir.
Come on with me.
Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
You loud and clear, brother.
Gotcha.
Come, sir. Many black Christians view the civil rights movement as part of God's plan.
Now I put that in there just like that because that's what the article said, that it was part of God's plan. And we're going to show you in history, like how could it be knowing that, now, like I said, that scene that we just played was from a movie. But is that not something that they have actually said? Isn't that something that they actually said? Donald Trump, when he was campaigning, black people were going to protest at his events. And black people were getting beat upside the goddamn head, left and right. Donald Trump, he came to St. Louis and did that. The damn, what is the name of that bridge downtown? Oh man, I can't think of what it is. But the god damn it, not the Stanley Mutual. I forgot the name of that bridge. But downtown, listen, it was so packed downtown, right? The bridge, the people were standing outside up the street and crossed the damn bridge. That's how many people went to go see Donald Trump right here in the city of St. Louis. It was packed. The stadium was packed. The streets was packed. The bridge was packed. They brought out speakers. They set speakers out in the street and on the bridge so that the people could hear Donald Trump speak. And when Donald Trump came here, he said to them, he told them black people that was interrupting his event, he said, these are not the people that made this country great. You shitting me? Black people is the ones that built this whole stinking rat hole.
That's right.
That you love so much. We walking and driving over the native Indians' bones.
Right.
Then you got our brothers and our sisters that built this place with their goddamn backs.
Yeah.
And then he said, oh no, these are not the people that made this place great. Oh no, not them. You understand? Sound like the same thing to me. He said they're gonna keep this country great and white. That's what Donald Trump said. Making America great again means putting black people back in chains where you didn't have any rights.
Right.
As a matter of fact, Donald Trump is reversing all your rights. Donald Trump done eliminated damn near all your rights. Didn't he get rid of all of them? Halakama? Did he reverse all of the damn civil rights? Now you ain't got no rights.
Too right.
Fighting for a goddamn civil right. And people losing their lives over this mess that was reversed just like that, just that quick. Somebody wanted it reversed and they reversed it. You understand? They wrote reverse. You understand? On the dotted line, and it's gone just like that. It wasn't even worth it. This shit was not even worth it at all. And then you still have a lot of our people that just will not let it go. They just will not let that dream go, man.
Right.
You understand? So, but they believe that it's part of God's plan. Keep reading up.
Come, sir. Seeing it as a sacred fight for human dignity and justice.
So now, wait a minute. Now, this is a sacred fight for human dignity and justice. The only ones that couldn't have no dignity was our people.
Right.
We were the ones that couldn't even back during what year was that Laugh Barrel came out? You remember that year? When they came up with that?
I'm familiar with it, Adawan. I can research the date if you need me.
Come, find it if you can. See when they came out, if they got a date on it. If not, don't worry about it.
Okay.
See when they came out with that laugh. Slaves, black people, because I don't think it was during slavery. I'm trying to remember. Black people could not walk around with their head up. You can hold your head up high during slavery or even after. You understand? They didn't want to see you walking around with your head. What the hell you got your head up high for, boy?
Right.
They walked up on you. Oh, nigga, you got pride? Oh, this nigga got pride. Hey, Billy, look at this nigga. This nigga got pride, huh? And guess what they'll do? They'll beat the pride right up off of you. You understand? Our people couldn't even walk around and laugh. Couldn't even have a halfway decent conversation between two slaves, two blacks, two poor, whatever the hell they wanted to call us, right? And then you turn around and start laughing. You can't show no sign of happiness. You would have to stick your head in a goddamn bucket. You would have to humiliate yourself. You would have to dip your head in a bucket, and they better not hear you laughing either. And they sure don't want to see no goddamn teeth. They don't want to see no teeth, and they don't want to hear you laughing. So our people used to have to stick their head in a bucket, in a big barrel, so that we will not show any sign of dignity. Right? But now the fight is for human dignity and justice. This is how you know Christians got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. They all backwards. You understand? Hold on one second. Let me get this live, bro. Hold on. All right, one of the lives that dropped. I got it back up now. I think I got it. There you go. Okay, you found it. Oh,
Con, sir. It doesn't say exactly the date, but it gives an approximate time.
Okay.
And I can read it.
Go ahead.
It says the origin. Well, let's do this. Yes, the origin of the phrase. Etymologists note that the common idiom, because they also called it, there was a phrase called barrel of laughs. And it actually evolved from the phrase a barrel of fun in the early 20th century. Using barrel simply as a metaphor for large quantity, as discussed on. Let's see if that's not important. But that phrase originated from the plantations that were that existed in the early 20th century.
Okay.
You know, letting you know that you know that they was doing that. They was making slaves laugh in barrels.
Yeah.
And this was going on in the early 20th century.
Facts. The Water Warrior, I appreciate that. So like I said, now the Christians believe that this fight for dignity and justice is for all humans. Showing you that this is Christianity is absolutely was given to us by our oppressors. Okay, you have people such as DMG. Remember when DMG tried to remix it, Mashallah, and say Christianity that they gave up? Boy, ain't no such thing as no Christianity given by no Jesus Christ. You understand? It just ain't there. It is not there. Christ wasn't with that.
Right.
The Most High ain't with it. He's not with bringing all of us together. And we're going to show you. But this is Christian. This is Christianity. This is their plan. This ain't God's plan. All right? Read a little more.
Come, sir. They connect the biblical story of the Exodus, where God frees the slaves, to their own history and the struggle for equal rights.
Now, was the right now? Think about something. They're trying to use the stories in the Bible, right? They're trying to use Exodus. Did Moses fight for equality? Did Moses fight for equal rights?
Right.
Or did Moses fight for the rights of the Israelites and the Israelites only? Did Moses go and tell the Pharaoh, let everybody go? Or did he say, let my people go?
Right.
I just don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Am I lost? Am I lost? Have I been reading the Bible correctly? It does not say that Moses fought for everyone.
That's right.
So how are you using the story in the Bible? You're supposed to read what's in the Bible and actually get some strength, actually get some knowledge, and say, whoa, wait a minute, Moses fought for just us. So why the hell we fight for just us? Since you want to mimic Moses, since you want to copy Moses, since you want to use that as your pillar, then do what Moses did and only fight for your people to be let go, not for all people, because that's what civil rights was for. Civil rights was for everybody. It wasn't just for no black people.
Come on, sir.
They told you that, and they telling you that now. We're reading it now. It said for human dignity and justice, as if somebody else was suffering some injustice by the hands of white people.
Come on, so like if I could, sir.
Come on with it.
That's heavy what you're bringing out, and I want to play this this interview that Officer Thumayam did with you down at the cookout. That's actually going pretty viral right now. You got the white folks going crazy in the chat section, you know, because you're talking about how we just need to separate from our oppressor. You know, we need to put Christianity down. We need to drop that, and we need to understand that we need to come together. If I could play that real quick, sir.
If you don't mind, brother, you think you can play it after we finish reading it?
Oh, come on.
You need to play it now?
No, I can play it whenever, sir. Just whenever you're ready. I just want you to know I had it.
Okay, well, if you could, let's finish this up, Halak Ahmad. Let's get to what this brother is bringing out.
Come, sir.
The water, my shop.
That's what, sir.
Come, sir. Faith and freedom, black churches gave people a safe place to meet and plan.
Mm-hmm. Now, first of all, you got human justice, all humans, right? But the only safe place that you got to meet is amongst your own people. You see what I'm saying? Some ain't adding up with Christianity and this fight and this quest for all people to be free and be right. All right, keep going.
Come, sir. Preachers use Bible stories about freedom to give people hope. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. taught that God stands with the oppressed.
Now, if God stands with the oppressed, this is what Martin Luther King Jr. was teaching, that God stands with the oppressed people, then why in the hell was Martin Luther King Jr. forcing the oppressed people to go stand with the oppressor? If Martin Luther King knew this, that God was against the oppressor and he's with the oppressed, why was Martin Luther King forcing us to go stand with the oppressor? Something adding up, man. Christianity is idiotic as hell. It's not of God. It's completely confusing. It's utter confusion. You understand? That don't make no sense. For him to know that, but then still force a people to go and be next to a people and join together with a people who don't even want to join together with you. Okay, keep reading now.
Race officials made him turn around and do the finish again for a clean photo.
That you?
No, go ahead. It's like this live. I'm probably gonna just clip it. I don't know why I keep dropping. Go ahead. You got it, brother Salaki.
Come, sir. No sweat. Here we go. Different views. Some believers say the Most High guided the movement step by step.
Mm-hmm.
Others believe humans had to act,
Uh-huh.
and
So-
the Most High gave them the strength to do it. A few felt the struggle showed how people still needed to fix a broken world.
Okay, so here's the thing right here. Christians believe that God guided the movement step by step. How in the hell do you believe? Number one, the Bible says for us, for Israelites, not to live a beggar's life. And that's all we was doing, was marching around, was begging the white man for his acceptance and his love that he does not want to share with us. He does not want to share his acceptance and his love and his table. Martin Luther King wanted to go and sit at the table with white folks. That's what he wanted. He wanted to get in the bed with white. He was already in the bed with white women. Matter of fact, white prostitutes at that. Had that beautiful sister at home, and he out buying some white hoes, some cheap white hoes, with a beautiful black woman at home. Disgusting. Martin Luther King was a pig. You understand? And this nonsense that they pushing on us, talking about God guided the movement. How did God want you? You was already getting beat by white people. So God wanted you to march and walk up the goddamn street so white people could all come outside, yell and tell you, nigga, go home, throw rocks at you, spit on you, police come, billy club you, water hose you. God was guiding that movement? Christians are stupid, man. Christians are stupid. Martin Luther King was stupid. And this whole thing that civil rights was God's plan, how in the hell was Donald Trump able to reverse it? If it's God's plan. If it was God's plan, why in the hell could Donald Trump go and sign his name and kill DEI? One of the biggest, blackest damn programs that one of my businesses was in. This sister lost it. She lost it due to DEI when Donald Trump reversed it. He reversed it. All the shit you thought you fought for, reversed. Took that shit away. Now this sister does not have, and her shit was getting big too. It was getting big, growing every single year. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That sister was doing some amazing things with that program. And she lost it. But it was God's plan though. Ain't that what it said? God was guiding the movement, Marshall. God was guiding it. Then why the hell did he let Donald Trump guide it in the opposite direction there?
All right.
And totally destroy it? Why was Martin Luther King himself steady crying about, oh, we got many, many years, we got many, many struggles, we got many, many things to endure and overcome and all. He didn't see it ever happening. Martin Luther King never saw it happening. And why? Because it's never gonna happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. Go ahead, Marshall. Let me play the video.
Come on. We got a question in the chat that say from Dahir Salah. He said, what did the Torah say about who the last prophet? I guess he asked him who was the last prophet.
Who's the last prophet?
In the Torah.
He must be a Muslim.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who it ain't. It ain't Muhammad. You understand? Right. It's not that pedophile that married a 6-year-old girl and started defiling her when she was 9 years old. Like, how do you even do that? Your prophet was disgusting. How does a grown ass man, how old was he? 54, 56?
Right.
He was 56 years old, climbing on top of a 9-year-old little girl. How disgusting are you? Grown women are way more fun. I never had a child, but I guarantee a grown woman with a big old adult body is much more fun than an innocent child that needs to grow, that needs to be in the right frame of mind. Mm-hmm. Aisha wrote in the in the hadith about how she used to watch him tongue kiss men and little boys.
Damn.
How after he would have sex with them, she would turn around. He would make her clean the semen off of his goddamn clothes. You understand? So your prophet wasn't no prophet at all. He was a pedophile. That's what he was. He was talking about no goddamn Muhammad. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc. Go on, get to what you want to get to.
Damn. Come on, sir. We got a few responses in the chat from the hairy priest and warrior Naquam. He said, "Police be up on him. Police be up on Muhammad."
Damn right. Damn right. Police be up on that park. Someone please call 911. That's what her bitch ass daddy should have did instead of giving her away to a grown man. You even coming to me, boy, you're gonna need to call 911 because you finna need some help. Even coming to me about my child that's not an adult, you're gonna need some serious help. Someone please call 911 because Captain went crazy on that bastard.
Damn right, sir.
And guess what? Cap ain't letting up off of it. So damn right, police be up on that punk, man. I said they killed me pushing this dude as if that's the same as pushing white Jesus on us, man.
Right.
We reject white Jesus. White Jesus was a pedophile, he's a damn pervert. He ended up molesting his sister. What is that?
Oh, he talking about what proof? We got the proof. Believe me. Come on stage. We got the proof for you. Click the link in the chat on TikTok, and we'll give you the proof.
I just mentioned it. It's in the hadith. It's in the records that they left about your prophet Muhammad. What are you talking about? Where's the proof? And I got other videos that the real, but he must be a brother. I wonder if brother. Yeah, he a brother. Okay, so he a fake Muslim.
Yeah,
you understand?
Fake Muslim.
The real. Let me tell you something. What's his name?
Dahir Salah.
Dahir Salah. Let me tell you something, Dahir Salah. And hear me good. Do you know who never asks, where is your proof? The real Muslims, the Arabs. Right. The Arabs have never asked us, where is your proof? You know what they actually say to us, Dahir Salah? They say, that's true. You're right. They say, yeah, the Prophet Muhammad did marry Aisha when she was 6.
Yeah.
And he consummated when she was 9. Yes, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Alhamdulillah. That's what they say.
They never denied hadith. I ain't never heard them deny the hadith. We don't go deny it. They ain't never denied a hadith.
Hey, mashallah, how many times have we heard a black Muslim, fake Muslim remix and say, no, she wasn't 6, she was 19. What they say on Clubhouse, she was 21, she was 26. You had all these niggas with all these different damn ages. You're goddamn lie.
Hey, then they would ask how old was Mary, Cap. Then they would ask how old was Mary.
Oh my God, yeah. Claim she was 2. Stupid motherfucker claim she was 2 years old. And when we went to Rebecca. Rebecca was 2, not Mary, but they say Mary was 14. Mm-hmm. I think that's the youngest I heard Mary, and Rebecca was 2. And look, we hit them with that. I said, hold on, what 2-year-old knows how to jump off a goddamn horse? Like, come on, dude.
That's great.
Rebecca jumped off a goddamn horse when she seen Isaac and ran to him. What 2-year-old does that? You understand? Shit, you too. You still in the goddamn high chair and walker. You understand? You ain't jumping off no damn horse. You know, you jumping out there to walk or jumping and bouncing in the walker because you see your daddy. You understand? Like, come on, man. Like, these people are ridiculous and dumb. And the Kwame y'all say he a jailhouse Muslim. Yeah, he about is.
Yeah, so it's a jailhouse Muslim. He took the shower. He didn't take the shahada. He took the shower, Cap.
Took the shower? Hell no. He probably did. Fuck ass. Needed some protection in there. And was scared as hell. And what you say? He went on and took the shower. And went on and washed Bubba up, huh? So he could be protected.
Right.
That's a shame, man.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
come on.
I knew that's what he was getting to. And as you can see, these cats don't even know what they be talking about. Cause see now what they do is they what they call it, Mashallah, a weak or strong hadith.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's what they
and,
say.
and not 1 second do I believe that the real Arabs made that up. I believe the fake Muslims, the black Muslims made that shit up about a weak or strong hadith. Because we got the real Muslims on video. Remember that one we played, Mashallah, when that motherfucker said, he said, people ask me, would I give the Prophet Muhammad my child? He said, why not?
Yeah.
He said, this is the Prophet.
Right.
Why not? God damn, that's disgusting. That's the real Muslims that said that.
That's real.
But the fake Muslims, y'all try to defend the mess. You can't, man. You can't. You just cannot. Go ahead, Mashallah. Play the video, bro.
Come on, here we go, sir.
If Nolan Wells don't get justice, then what do that mean for the next generation of our people?
If Nolan Wells does not get justice, and if our people, this is more important, right, than Nolan Wells actually getting justice. If our people don't look at this and see that something is wrong with this place that we in, right? That right there, the next generation, oh, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be, I think, well, we're almost as worse as low as we can get. But I think it's gonna be worse because if our people continue to stay asleep, you know what I'm saying, and don't realize that you don't have white friends. You understand? You can't invite whites to cook out. See, ain't none here.
Right.
You understand? You can't invite them to your home. You can't hang with them. You can't marry them. You can't do any of that. We actually should be separate from them. So if our people don't wake up and see that, damn, they just unalive this brother and they got away with it again. If they don't wake up and see and shake that Christian spirit off of them, you don't think that God love everybody, then we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. So, but I do hope, you know, that by the videos and everything that's coming out surfacing now, that they do make some arrests, make the stick, give them life. What they say when they come to us, throw look at them, lock them up, throw away the key, give them football numbers, shit you can't even count. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they do that to the people that unalive their brother. That wasn't an accident.
Good night. Damn.
Come on.
Yeah, I hope they throw the book at that devil. You understand?
Yeah, Salah, yes, sir.
Go ahead, Up.
Yeah, that was a heavy, you know what I'm saying, such a heavy topic. You know, we can talk about this, you know, integration thing, you know, all day, man. But, you know, because it's the main thing really responsible, you know, for the issues that we have in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community. Now I see why the Lord said, and it's Zephaniah to, you know, gather yourselves back together, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, and revelations to take our spirit, you know what I'm saying, out of this place, man, you know what I mean, and in Deuteronomy 76 to, you know, not to make a covenant with these people. The Lord already knew, you know, the damage that it would do, because of this we got the inclusion of the illusion of inclusion, you know what I'm saying. So and as a result, the Christian church done took John 3:16 and used that, you know, from that slave Babel, you know what I mean, to indoctrinate our people, and they're thinking that, you know, Christ came for the whole world. But in 11:3, we know that the Lord framed many worlds, you know what I'm saying, and there are many worlds. You got the hip hop world, you got the drug world, you know what I mean. But the world that he was talking about, that he came for, was the world of Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. And that's what we got to know, you know that, because that doctrine alone has took us away from our culture and everything. That's why when we get pulled over by the police, we always questioning the oppressor and things of that nature. But the scriptures say, agree with your adversary. You know, we need to stop that. I've been seeing a lot of videos. What did I do? And I got rights and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Now here go the white man hollering about, you know, stop resisting, you know, this and that. Those rights are not for you, black man. When you come across your adversary and your oppressor, you need to agree with them and stop thinking that you're a part of this culture. You know what I mean? And you not. The white man that tricked you to thinking that you are. Our own people Dr. King with that dream tricked you, you know, but the white man know the truth. And that's why, you know, we getting gunned down at gun stops and killing each other and on drugs and all the different other things, not knowing our identity. And yeah, I just wanted to share that, sir. Wow.
Hey, no, that's a fact. You understand? And you know what those brothers and sisters are when they get pulled over? They terrified. You understand? They are terrified. That's why they do all that. What I do? What was I speeding? Why you pulling me over, officer? I got rights too. I'm an American citizen. I pay taxes. I do. You right. You understand? One of my cousins, he turned around and said that exact same thing that you just broke down. He told me and him was talking about that. It was I forgot who that was that got killed here by a cop, and we was talking about that. I think it might have been Anthony Lamar Smith. It might have been that situation, and we was talking about it. And he said, "Man, cuz, I'm gonna tell you what I do, man. When police stop me, man. Look, I don't be having nothing on me. I don't be doing nothing. But man, they turn around, pull on me. I turn around, take my key out of the ignition. I put them on top of the hood. I throw my hands up. I got my hands out the car. Man, I'm like, shit. I'm trying to go home, man. I ain't like, damn, cuz, you ain't did nothing. You ain't
Right.
You ain't got nothing on you. Why you doing all that? Man, I'm trying to go home, man. They are killing people, man. They are, And that's how the white man wanted us. That's why he gave us Christianity. Gave us that old weak ass, soft ass, bitch ass spirit. You understand? To where you would be terrified of these people. They pull you over. They didn't turn around and make you want to be a Christian because they gave you the love of Christ. The white man didn't come and sit next to you and say, "Oh, excuse me, brother. Have you heard about Jesus Christ? Can I tell you all about the Father's love? That he gave his only begotten son." You understand? That ain't how they come to you. They came to you with a goddamn sword and forced you to be Christians.
Right.
And now they turned around and gave it to you in slavery and was beating your backs in the name of Jesus. Because they gave you the slave Bible and said this is all God wants you to know right here is how to be a good slave. You hear me, boy? You hear me, boy?
So like if I could, Cap.
I want you to be a good slave. Don't Salakia me, boy. You hear me, boy? That's how the white man would do you. You understand? That's how he would do. Don't Salakia me, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me, boy? You shut your mouth when I'm talking, boy. That's how the white man would do you. But us in here, see, we got brotherhood. We don't look for validation from white people. We ain't trying to join them. We got brothers, and as y'all can see, we love each other in here. We got sisters, and as y'all can see, we love each other in here. You understand? We got something that the white man would never have, and I'm thankful for that. Number one, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let you rock, Mashallah. Number one thing, when I came into the truth, I got super excited. And do you want to know why? It was because the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana is for niggas and niggas only. You understand? Right. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian white people can't come in here. You don't get to come to our classes. You don't get to learn about Jesus Christ in here. All right. You understand? And I said, God damn, it's finally a place where they can't come. I said, man, let me go check this place out. It's already good. It's already sounding good.
Right.
Knowing it is a place just for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about all of us. This place was only for us. That was one of the first things that I heard. I said, oh man, I got to see what this place is about. And as y'all can see, it's some of the roughest and toughest niggas on the planet. You understand? Up under command of General Yohana. Go ahead, Marshall.
Yeah, come on, just to jump in there for a second, Cap. You know, white people don't see a heaven up there with Jesus Christ and God with black people. You know what I'm saying? But they'll preach and tell us and put it into us that we have to forgive all people to be in heaven with all our oppressors, and that's a heaven that I don't want to be in, Cap. So I'm like you. When I heard that when I heard that the ISUPK and the Commander Junior Hunter was only for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, and no white people allowed, Cap, I was like, hey, what do I need to do? Get an all black? Oh, yeah, what kind? What do I need to do? Because it finally was music to my ears to hear that white people are not allowed in a place with black folks, sir. Salaki.
Hey, goddamn right. Music to my ears as well, brother. I'm telling you, everything about the ISUPK was music to a nigga ears.
Well said.
And I love music, but something about this song, boy. This thing been number one since 1969. This been a hit and a classic since 1969. And guess what? It ain't never been remixed. Ain't no remix to this one. The original is so good, you ain't got to remix it. You know how Lil Wayne and R. Kelly remixed every damn song they made damn near. You ain't got to remix this one. This one been a hit and it's gonna stay a hit. You understand? Since 1969 until Christ's return. Okay. So but one of them comments, what did that dude say?
Which one, Cap?
The wages of sin is death. I'm gonna put it up on.
Oh, let me go back up to it. Okay, I can get back to it. We got it. Okay.
I got it. Go ahead and read.
Come on, it says the wages of sin is death, and the command was to go ye therefore and teach all nations.
Teach all nations.
Disobedience got somebody yoked up.
Oh, all nations. When it wasn't all nations like what you think. The reason it's all nations is because that's where we've been scattered into all nations. Because I challenge you to show me the class where Christ was teaching the Edomites. Show me the class of Hamites that Christ was teaching. Since it was all nations, where did all nations come and sit at Christ's feet at and learn from him? Where did that happen at? Show me that in the scriptures if you could. And don't give me nothing ambiguous. Give me something direct. Because this right here is ambiguous. Because Christ himself said he came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's what he said. He said, for I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right.
Who said wait to be scattered? Nobody said wait to be scattered. What are you talking about? No, you don't listen to pay attention. No, you don't listen to pay attention. Good goddamn night. Yep. All right. So
one last question from Dahir Salah for you go into your next video, Cap. He said, can y'all go to any Jewish temple synagogue in America? It's just a question.
We don't care to go to any Jewish synagogue with any questions. If I have a question, I go to Commanding General Yohana of the ISUPK. I ain't going to no Jewish synagogue to get lied to.
Right.
White people have lied to us enough, man. You understand? I don't need to hear no more lies.
Right.
They lied and said God loves everybody. I don't need to hear that. I don't want to hear another lie. I heard Jesus died for everybody. I don't want to hear another goddamn lie from them people.
Right.
So I don't even care to go there. You understand? I wouldn't even go to a Jewish synagogue for no questions. Looking for an answer. We got the answer. We got the truth in here. Like I said, I got a question. I'll take it to Commander General Hunt. I go to General Mahan. I go to Captain Zaria, Captain Malquad, Captain Akkad, Captain Kahan. You understand? General Mayak. You understand? General Kathon. I go to those men. I ain't going to no Jewish synagogue to learn what? Nothing all over again?
Right.
No, sir. You can keep your Jewish synagogue.
Yeah. I guess approval. Oh, Salaki, go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
Salaki, I don't want you. I got a precept for that.
Come on with it.
Khan. the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
What? The what up?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
They are not. This dude just invited me to a Jewish synagogue when Christ said that they are not the Jews. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You looking, you talking to the Jews. You typing in the chat with the Jews right now. Going to no Jewish synagogue with no pale faces and no blue eyes and no blonde hair with no question. They are not the Jews. Precept King, you got something else for him?
Come on, sir.
Come on with it.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the synagogue of Satan. And we know that. So why would we go there?
Right.
We know how you get down in the Muslim world. You understand? Y'all like children, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all follow after y'all Prophet Muhammad. That was a pedophile. I could never follow a man that was a goddamn pedophile. But you all do. And y'all swear up and down he the truth. And they're gonna ask me to go to some old nasty place, a Jewish synagogue, where they molest them little boys on the 8th day, pouring wine on their penises and sucking it off. You think I want to go to a place like that? To where they are doing that to children? Those poor little innocent white boys. Why do you think they grow up and unalive every goddamn body in schools and in wherever the hell else they feel like? What was the other place? Coffee shop? The coffee shops and every damn thing else they shoot up.
Yeah.
Come on, sir.
They're getting defiled at 8 years old. No wonder they grow up and unalive everybody. Go ahead, Marshawn.
Nah, he got another question. I just want to address it real quick, and then we can move on. Cap. He said, how are you Jewish if your mom is not Jewish? And this is how he don't know the Bible. In Numbers 1 and 18, it says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees. Do you know what pedigrees is? Their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, not the mothers, the fathers, man. So if you're going to be an Israelite, you have to declare the house by the father, man, not the mother.
Not your mother. Come on, Marshawn. Look, we got the other Precept King in the building. Like, come on, man. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You understand? You don't know the Bible. And I never said I was Jewish, dude. I said you talking to the Jews. That's what I said. I ain't say no Jewish. Because Jewish is something like similar to, pertaining, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to, but not exact. That's what that means, ish. They are Jewish. They're claiming to be Jew-like, but they're not. Not at all. Totally off. They ain't got no kind of style, no kind of flavor. You know, Jews got flavor, got style. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
Niggas had gold in their mouth, Cap. They had rubies and diamonds just like niggas today, man.
Facts. Facts. But let me play this. Let me play this video real quick. To show you that weak and that old cowardly lion spirit that Christianity put on us. And this is what the white man wants us to have. He wanted us to have it back then, and he wants us to have it right now today. And listen, and we got our first YN back in 1960. That's when this video was. I believe it was 68. And we got our first YN. You understand? And he stood up to this panel. He stood up to this Christian. You understand? And watch him go in.
I'll tell you why, because I'm sick and tired of you standing up there on a television camera, a black man with a kingdom of heaven, and his righteousness, all of these things will be heaven is on earth, mind you, brother.
Look, that's the first YN. You heard him? The YN said heaven is on earth, brother.
Damn right.
Heaven ain't you ain't gonna be in no sky.
What?
That is a complete lie. That you're gonna die, you're gonna get be like an angel, You understand? With wings on your back, you're gonna fly up to heaven, and your cup gonna run it over, and all that. That's not how it's gonna be.
Right.
Heaven is just talking about.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean when they say?
Hey, listen.
Hey, my cup running over.
Hey, they really imagine a big cup in their hand, and it's gonna forever be filled with something to drink. That's what they actually think. And you're gonna sit there and be sipping all day. You're like, I'm thirsty, and you're just gonna grab the same glass that you've been drinking off of for thousands of years. You've been drinking off that same glass with the same Kool-Aid for thousands of years. That's what Christians really believe. They really believe in that idiotic mess and all of that fairy tale, all that Harry Potter book mess that they mixed into the Bible. You understand? Your cup runneth over, just meaning that you're going to be over full. You understand? Meaning that you're going to have plenty of the things that you need.
Right.
And that was promised in the law. The Most High said, if we obey his laws, statutes, and commandments, he said the blessings would overpower us. He said it would overcome us. That's what he said.
Right.
That's what he said. So yeah, but Christians really believe they see an angel with wings flapping with a cup in his hand, and he said, "Oh, wait a minute, I gotta put that finger up." You know, when you're drinking out that glass, you gotta put that finger up.
Right.
That's what they really see. Is an angel sipping off a damn wine, a glass of Moscato for 10,000 years. That's what they think. So, but the brother hit him. He said, "Man, heaven is on earth, brother. Like, what you talking about? You could tell that this YN know a little something. You understand? This is the first one. Here comes the second.
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
I will die standing up for God.
Man, this is sad. This is actually sad. To see a black man with such a weak spirit, dude, that shit is horrible. This is terrible. For you to sit here and, you know what, I'll die standing for God regardless. It's just weak, man. And there's no room for the weak. Matter of fact, God don't even accept the weak.
Right.
You understand? God don't even, he said the effeminate ain't gonna inherit the kingdom of heaven. You can't even be no weak ass, soft ass man and think you're gonna get in the kingdom. It's not gonna happen. So Saucy Santana ain't gonna be in the goddamn kingdom of heaven.
Oh my God.
You understand? You Christian preachers ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven kicking it with us. You're gonna be somewhere scraping up bubble gum off the ground. That's what you're gonna be doing. But listen.
Have God ever told you to let this white man rule you like he is?
Ooh, hey, he asked a tough question. He asked two good questions, man. He said, once the revolution starts, once it hit, what side you gonna be on? Oh, I'm standing for God. I will die standing for God. Because as you can see, it's been a side, the white side and the black side, since we've been here. And this coward couldn't even answer his first question. He couldn't even answer him and say, "Oh, I'm gonna be on the black side." Because guess what? He is gonna run on the white side. That's what side he gonna run on. He's going on the white side. And then now he just asked him another one. He said, Did God ever tell this white man to rule over you the way that he do? Who told the white man to beat your back if you dropped eggs or didn't pick up enough cotton? Who told this white man to get horny in the middle of the night and then him come grab your wife out of her goddamn sleep and force himself on her? Who told him to do that? Who told him to turn around and pull black people over for no apparent goddamn reason? And then they don't get to make it home at the end of their stop. And you lie and say, "Oh, I saw a gun." I saw God. Like, come on, man. But let's see if he can answer.
You first must be born again. God is a spirit.
You hear that? You hear that? The answer to that question? You first must be born again. So he just asked him, did God tell that white man to be so goddamn evil to you and mistreat you the way that he do? You see, you first must be born again. You first must be born again. Like, come on. This dude is a clown. Christian preachers, all of them are clowns, man.
Yeah.
They clowns. They clowns without the goddamn red makeup and the big nose. They clowns without the. They clowns without the music. This dude jumped up and said, see, you first must be born again. Trying to force Christianity down this young brother's throat.
Right.
When he asks you a question, and you're supposed to give him an answer. That's what the Bible say. And he's giving him the wrong answer. He's giving him the wrong answer to this question. I wanted to know. I thought the preacher was going to give this man an answer. And you know what? He finna give one. And watch what it is.
Born again. I ain't got to be born again. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready. It's gonna take young boys like us to win the revolution.
The white people realized today that they was wrong for enslaving the Negro.
What? Wait. You heard what he said? You heard what he said? What white person admit that they was wrong for slavery? Which one? Which one? Which one said, you know what? I got all of this land, this money, this wealth that I got off of slavery. It was wrong. And guess what? I'm going to give it all back.
Right.
I'm going to give it back to its rightful owners. They won't even give black folks reparations. You know why? They said because what's owed to them, even though the white man said he was going to give it to us, what's owed to them is going to bankrupt this country. And they can't let the country go bankrupt. They can't do that trying to pay some niggas. Oh man, this country got to be great again. We can't turn around and let it flop just from paying some niggas. This dude said white folks realized they was wrong.
Damn.
Complete clown, man. You see the nose? You see it getting longer than Pinocchio? God damn. This brother got a Pinocchio when he turned around.
Damn.
Lying like a motherfucker. Nose getting longer and longer as he speaks. This is ridiculous, man.
The great master.
And did you hear the crowd? Oh man, he just turned everybody off with that.
Right.
Everybody like, oh man, I can't believe this dude just said it. Like, stop it. They don't realize they was wrong. They don't. And you're going to see it in the video. In this very video, they're not even going to realize that they wrong. Just listen.
Let me finish.
No, I don't believe that. The white man is going to keep you where he got you. You're not going no higher than he wants you to go. And we ain't going to settle for nothing about this violence and non-violence. I'm for violence. Because we have pleaded for the last 400 years.
Oh, definitely.
That little brother hit him, boy.
Dang.
And guess what? That Christian pastor had no answer. That's the start of YNs right there. You understand? They like to say it's this group that we got going now, but that's a real YN right there. That ain't going for the Christian mumbo jumbo that you trying to afford. Like he said, your mama brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me.
Right.
He said, you can't feed me no God love everybody garbage.
It's like you, sir.
1 second, warrior. Why is it only one people that's receiving any love from God? Then it seemed like ain't nobody walking around oppressing white people. Ain't nobody going into their neighborhoods, setting up police cars on every goddamn corner, tracking everybody as they walking up and down the street, as they driving up and down the street. right down the street from our school here in the city of St. Louis. If y'all seen this building, I might go by there and take a picture of these two buildings that the cop couldn't even get out of the goddamn car. It was so tight. I don't even see how he bagged up in the spot, but he did. He bagged up in the spot and was zapping drivers trying to see who was speeding as they going past. If I show you this little narrow space between these two buildings, you're going to say, how did a goddamn car even fit in between it? But he got in there.
Damn.
And I seen him sitting there in the goddamn car with the zapper as black people was driving past.
Yeah.
Nobody's in the white neighborhood. When I go work out in the white neighborhood, in the white neighborhoods, I don't see no police at all.
Right.
I barely see police anywhere. I don't see them pulling people over. You know what I'm saying? In their community. Like I do when they in the hood. When they in the hood, shit, they can't stop pulling folks over. It was a goddamn back to school event yesterday that white police took advantage of over in Pagello. They had a back to school event. They had tents, bounce houses, games, food, all kind of stuff, giving away books and folders and pencils. And guess what? Police was pulling people over left and right there at that goddamn event. I drove past it twice, and I saw police on both sides of the street pulling people over. Both times I drove past it. I said, God damn. And where's Pagello? Pagello is where the majority of our people live at. That's where our people live at. And they pulling them over as they going to go get school supplies for their kids. That's what was happening. So listen to this, Christian, and I'll play the next video.
I have to use the Bible, Mr. Duncan.
No, I don't hear that.
Well, this is my only way.
I ain't no Uncle Tom. You can't brainwash me.
Jesus said, I'll tell you why, Reverend Mitchell, because I'm sick and tired of you standing up there on a television camera, a black man with a white heart and a white face. You're a black Anglo-Saxon, you're a disgrace to the race to stand up on a white man loving you. Ask Medgar Evers' wife. Ask Jimmy Lee Jackson's mother. Understand? Ask Grace Louise of 5 children who was shot in the head because he's riding with a black boy in the car. You stand there and talk like an unmitigated fool.
Wherever there are 5 or more Negroes congregated, they move in, they break up. I know what I'm talking about. They break up those groups.
And see, this sister, they trying to tell her she don't know what she talking about. And she knows exactly what she talking about because they still doing it today.
Right.
They still do it to this day. Our sisters are wearing shirts talking about because I have a black son. They're terrified that they're one day going to get the news that their son is no longer coming home. Why? Because some white cop unalived. And it's still happening to this day. What she said is true. You standing as a group, you riding in the car as a group, they will pull you over. They will stop you. What they call it, the jump out boys.
Yeah.
They call them the jump out boys, stop and frisk. To where they can just stop you for whatever the reason and search you to see if you got some drugs on you, see if you got any illegal weapons on you, and most importantly, to plant them on you, because that's what they was doing. They planted those things on a lot of our people. All right, let's finish it though, and I'm gonna show you the white woman how they don't believe they that they was wrong for slavery, like what the pastor just lied and said.
And they shuttle everybody off to jail. Now, sooner or later, there are going to be enough families deprived of their breadwinners and their loved ones that Chicago isn't going to be cool, regardless of how much praying Reverend Mitchell does.
As I was.
So you heard the sister, right? She like, hey, all this praying and shit that this dude doing, it ain't gonna stop what they are doing.
Right.
Because that ain't the way. You should not be praying to join white people. We should not be praying to come together with these folks. And like she said, families are going to lose breadwinners and loved ones. She was talking about the men. Because that's who they mostly target. They target the men first and the young boys. Then they work on our sisters. You understand? But the sister just told the truth. While this cat over here praying, Look at what they're doing to our fathers, our uncles, our brothers. You understand? Look at what they're doing to our family. And he can't pray enough to make it stop. Ain't enough prayer. And all the slaves was praying. Every single slave was praying to be free. That wasn't even enough to stop the white man from doing what he was doing. So your prayer is in vain, my friend. You praying to be joined together with these people is not God's plan. It's just not.
Going back to sea, he pointed out for me that I could go back when I want to. Go back to where? You mean to Africa? Do you mean to Africa? Do you mean to Africa? We are not Africans no more. You have our great grandmothers and stuff and changed us.
Excuse me.
We are not, let me finish. And gave us a name as a Negro. I am not a Negro. A Negro is a person with a slave at the man. I just want to tell you that. And don't say nothing else to me.
Sir.
Hey, that's why he don't say nothing else to me. Hey, that nigga, he a soldier. You understand?
Right.
I wish that brother had made his way into the ISUPK a year later. You understand? Because we definitely need soldiers like him that ain't for that brainwashing, man.
That's right.
You understand? But now here come the white woman that was so sorry for slavery. Listen.
You're the one that's crying the loudest.
I'm crying, baby. I'm not crying. Do you know?
Oh, you heard what she told that black man? You're the one crying the loudest. And do you know that white people since then didn't want to hear us cry? They don't want to hear our mouth. They don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn slavery and what you going through and you being oppressed.
Right.
This white bitch just told this brother, you're the one crying the loudest. But I thought the Pastor Mitchell just said that white people sorry for slavery.
Right.
Why ain't she following up on his statement and said, sir, we are so sorry for slavery. We really are. How can we make it right? No. That bitch said, you crying the loudest, nigga. Listen.
You know the difference between defiance and a cry? You're talking to a black man, baby. I don't cry to white folks.
Talk to him all
I'm
my
talking to my
life.
people, not even to you.
Talk to him all my life.
You're singing the blues.
But you're blaming us. We got a right to
Blaming
stand
you?
up and defend ourselves.
Defend yourself. I glory in your spot, baby.
Hold it, Mr. Meek.
Wipe the blood off your hands.
There ain't no blood on mine.
I'll tell you why.
Ooh-wee. Good goddamn night. That clip right there, boy. Man. But overall, that YN, that spirit, Christianity got the most of our people. Because what he say? What the pastor jump up and say? See, you got to be reborn first. You must be reborn first. That's what they pushing on our people. It's for our men to be cowards, for us to be weak, for us to think that God want us to be mistreated. Why do God want us to be mistreated by somebody in order to be free and equal? Why would God want us to go through the things that we went through in order for us to be equal to these people? Do you not see that we would never be equal in their eyes? They are never going to look at us as a goddamn equal, man. Never. In a million years. In the next 10 years, we ain't going to be equal. In the next 10 years, if Christ ain't to be the return, we still going to be talking the same stuff. We still ain't going to be equal.
It's a lot of good.
Martin Luther King laid it down a long time ago and said it's going to be forever before this happens. Go ahead, Masha.
This is what the white man understands, because he understands money very well. He understands that economically, black and white people cannot be equal. He can't give us a fair chance. He can't give us a handshake because he benefits off us under his foot so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's a booming business for him. You know what I'm saying? So if he made us equal with him, that means we got equal power. That means we got equal money.
Yeah.
And now we equal. He can't have that. He has to have the dominance and the power over us. And that's just that's just simple right there. You know what I'm saying? He has to have that dominance. If he don't, then he'll be He'd be nose diving off every goddamn building it is out there, sir. Salaki.
You already know. You already know. You heard the clip on the first clip that we played, and we got another clip where I want to say they got that from, because it was was it a mayor or somebody, a mayor, senator, somebody was saying some of the exact same stuff that this guy said in that first clip that we played about how integration, blacks is going to be mayors and governors, and they're going to be running the place.
Right.
Well, you know, it's going to be black. He was saying
Right.
the same exact thing, and I'm gonna have to find it's in one of our other layouts, but I'm gonna have to find it and play those two. Play the actual scene from the movie and the actual scene of a white man's mouth. It was saying this exact same stuff about how we just cannot let this happen. You understand? And white folks hate to this day for them even allowing us just little bit. Just this little bit of so-called freedom. You understand?
Right.
They didn't want us to have this much.
That's right.
They didn't want us to have this much. But let's try to get through these last couple of videos real quick. All right.
Okay.
63. Medgar Evers, the NAACP secretary for Jackson, Mississippi, organizes boycotts of shops that enforce Jim Crow laws.
Let me say this to you. I had one merchant to call me, and he said, we don't need nigger business. So let us not trade at these stores. Let's let the merchants down on Capitol Street feel the economic pinch.
NBC News cameras carry Evers' impassioned speech nationwide. 3 weeks later, a gunman shoots him in the back. As a World War II veteran, Evers is buried with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery. His funeral airs on national television. Over 3,000 mourners come to pay their respects. His brother Charles, a fellow activist, comforts his distraught widow Merle and their 2 young children Daryl and Rena. Evers' murder only deepens the movement's resolve to defeat racism through non-violent means. At his memorial service held in Jackson, a 5,000...
You know what's kind of strange is how they had to often say non-violent movement, non-violent this, non-violent everything, when we weren't the ones being violent to anybody.
Right.
But it sure wasn't no non-violent on the other end. And
Right.
that's something that nobody ever respected. Nobody ever looked at this and said, you know what? I respect all 3,000 of those, 5,000 of those, 10,000 of those black men and women that's marching for freedom. They suffer the hands of violence and they non-violently respond. They not looking at that like that. You know what they saying? They saying them niggas are stupid. Because ain't no way in hell I would have taken that.
That's right.
They all admit to that. That's, oh no, I would never go for this. Never. So, but they kill me when they do that. They always got to make a note to say non-violent. Why? Because that's how they want you to stay. Now, I'm not saying be violent, but they don't even want you to protect yourself. They don't want you to be masculine. You understand? And be a man about yourself and be a woman. They don't want you to stand up and protect your family. They want you to let them run through your house, run through your wife, run through your children, and you shut the hell up. That's what they want. That's what they want. But these Christians, they gave it to them. They gave them what they wanted. And look at how we are right now as a people today. We done got worse because of this.
1,000-strong march is led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
The brutal murder of Medgar Evers came as shocking and tragic news to all people of goodwill. I think this reveals that we still have a long, long way to go in this nation before we achieve the ideals of decency and the ideals of brotherhood.
You hear this? Do you hear this nitwit? He says we got a long, long way to go before we even see some decency in this country and a sense of brotherhood. Why are you trying to be a brother to somebody who's not your brother?
Right.
Why can't all 5,000 of you brothers and sisters be together amongst yourselves and then we do what we do? Why can't that happen? Why do we have to turn around and try to force brotherhood on white people when they don't want to be our brothers? Can you not see that white people don't want to be our goddamn brothers?
Right.
I mean, man, I don't know what else to say. Here we are. One second, word. Here we are fighting to be brothers. He said a sense of brotherhood. That's what he said. With white people, when they are not brothers, man, and they don't want to be your brother.
Right.
That's right.
They don't want to hang with you. They don't want to eat fried chicken and watermelon with you. They can't stand you. Can't you tell? But here you are breaking your goddamn neck. Other people getting hurt. Thousands of children got arrested during that time and are now felons. You understand? A bunch of women and children and men got hurt trying to join together with some brothers who's not trying to be brothers. Go ahead, Alok.
Couple cons, sir. I got a precept out of one if I could.
Come on with it. Oh, matter of fact, hold on 1 second. If you could hold that, let me play this last video, and then we're gonna get into the scriptures, and then we'll do your precept first.
Couple cons, sir.
1 second, real quick. All right. So here is a up-to-date video. This is what's happening right now, 2026.
This is why you at my door asking me that I put this trash on the ground.
I'm just wondering.
Are you going to pick it up?
I didn't dump it there.
Okay, so why you worried about it?
I ain't your slave.
Who the fuck is you talking to?
I ain't your slave.
I ain't your slave either, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. I ain't your slave either, bitch. So get the fuck out of my face. Get off my car. Get off my.
I'm asking.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck you was asking. So who the fuck you talking to? Like you? Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm asking if
who you about. You listen now. You about to get the police because I bitch. Who was you talking to? You ain't my slave.
You never.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Just because you're.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You're
I don't give a.
You don't.
I don't give a. Who is you talking to? Who is you talking to? Get the fuck away from my car.
I ain't your slave.
You about to get the fuck away from me.
I need a police.
You about to get out. Call the police.
Y'all hear that? I ain't your slave. Steady fucking with this sister, right? Being racist, Karen, but then start screaming, get the police. Here you are. This sister pulls into a parking space, and you would ask her, did she throw some trash on the ground? Why are you bothering her? What bitch is you, the fucking trash police?
Right.
Are you the trash police? Huh? And then you tell her, I ain't your slave. You ask her, did she throw the trash on the ground? You don't know who threw that shit on the ground. Just because I pulled up, parked next to it, don't mean I threw it on the ground. And then go tell her, I ain't your slave. Let me tell you something. Every single thing that white people do is intentional to black people. And don't think that this is an accident. Don't think that, well, I didn't mean to use the N-word. I didn't mean to tell her she was a slave. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She saw that woman was black, and she went in. This slave throwing trash on the ground. If there was a white woman, she'd have walked up and said, "Oh, excuse me, Karen, is this trash? Did you throw this on the ground? I'll pick it up for you. I'll throw it away. Don't bother to get out. It's okay. It's fine. Everything is okay. I'll handle it from here." That's how she would have did another Karen. But because this is a Shaquita, and obviously it's the wrong Shaquita, she ain't playing that. You understand? My sister Takesha, or wait a minute, Star Keisha jumped out there because she didn't know she was fucking with Star Keisha, and had to start screaming and yelling, call the police.
Right.
And now one thing I wish all of my Star Keishas would do is stop going out the house and goddamn bonnets on them heads of y'all. Do y'all goddamn hair before you leave the house, Star Keisha. Okay, but yeah, she definitely meant that, man. You understand? And here she is fucking with this sister. Okay. Yep. So go ahead, Halak. Give me that
Come, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. So we the kingdom, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we the kingdom of heaven, and you know we've been oppressed and abused, since the days of John the Baptist, even to now, Adawan. But I thought about this precept when you were playing the video of the YN, and he was talking about how violent white people are against our people, and how the Christian pastor is telling us to basically to overcome by using nonviolence and basically turning the other cheek.
Absolutely.
So
and ain't no turning the other cheek, man. You understand? Ain't no turning the other cheek on these folks. You can't do it. You can't let the white man punch you on one side. I mean, damn, he been doing this for damn near 500 years.
Right.
He been getting away with it for almost 500 years. You want to give him some more? You want to give him another 500? Hey, what my sister say?
Thank you, sir. Enough with the bonnets, please.
Damn right. So that's Sister Nayan right there. That's a bad sister, boy. I love that sister, man. She is something else. What you say, sis? Enough of the bonnets, please. Sisters, do them nappy hairs of y'all. Goddamn me. Do it. Do something to it. Yeah. But go to give me them scriptures real quick to show how when you read that, and matter of fact, let me read this part. Get that first scripture for me down at the bottom of the layout. And I'm gonna read it. This says one second, hold on. Okay, it says Christian pastors and church members supported racial integration because they believe segregation broke God's law of love. Oh my God. Hey, Christians are extremely stupid. And this is sad that they go in the Bible and they see the law of love, right? And they say because all of black people are not integrated with white people, it's breaking the law. It's breaking God's law of love. We should all be together. That's what they say. But we're going to see if that's what the Bible say. Come on with it, Doc. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. And then it says, they saw the gospel as a tool to unite all people as equals and push for civil rights. They are ridiculous, man. This is insane. For them to go in the Bible and think that this is what they see, that God wants all people together, that this is breaking the law of love, that the very people that's hating you, unaliving you, oppressing you, doing all manner of things, they not breaking the law of love, but just us forcing ourselves on them that's supposed to make it right. Of people that has forever been hating. That movie, Rosewood, that scene stuck with me when I saw that movie. That scene when they was talking about that nigger, and they said, you know that nigger got a piano? I ain't even got a goddamn piano. That's what the white man said. And you know that they was hating on that nigga and went to unalive him and thousands of others because niggas had pianos? Because white people can't play the piano? Who played the piano better than a nigga? A wop, bop-a-loo, wop, bop, bam-boo. That nigga was on that goddamn piano. I was wondering how Little Richard was doing that shit. Tootie Fruity, oh Rudy, Tootie Fruity. He's singing and dancing, stomping his goddamn feet, hitting that damn key at the bottom of the. How the hell was he doing that? White folks can't even play the goddamn piano. So what do you need one for? But because that nigga had one, they found a reason to go try to unalive him. And Christians believe that this is God's plan. To force yourself on a people that's hating on you because you got a piano. The white man gonna look at it and try to figure out where to start. But it's a sister. I got a clip of a sister boy who played 2 damn pianos. You understand? She was so goddamn bad. That sister was sitting and playing 2 pianos and was hitting every goddamn keyboard. This shit sounded so goddamn good. It sounded so good. But I know the white man looking, where should I begin? You understand? Like, come on. But they made a reason. They made a reason. They didn't have one. They didn't have one. They listened to a white whore. They like to listen to Karen. Like what we just saw on that video. That said, nigga. That's all it took. And they went to work. And they all sat back and thought of, you know what? Yeah, the nigga got a piano. You know what? We should go get him for that too. Like, this is disgusting and sad, man. You understand? This is horrible that Pastor Mitchell on that video we played with that YN that checked his ass, turned around and said, see, you must be reborn first. That's all he had for you was Christianity. The only answers that he had. Then he lied and said that white folks were sorry. Did that Karen sound like she was sorry to you? Told that brother that he was crying aloud. You're the one crying aloud. It's like, nigga, I don't want to hear you. Shut your mouth. All that goddamn crying. That's basically what she wanted to say. That's what she wanted to say. But here we are believing that this is God's plan for us to be joined together with them. Mm-hmm. Not so. Come on, read them scriptures out. Let's get up out of it.
Come, sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 11, and verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language, mm-hmm. and of one speech. And it came to pass after they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Mm-hmm. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
So real quick, the Most High sees what's going on, right? He see them making this tower. That's what the Tower of Babel, right? Babylon means confusion, right? Now, this is great confusion to think that you're gonna make a tower, you're gonna get to heaven. You got to be confused about something, thinking that you're going to climb your way to the top. you know that they was confused like crazy.
Right.
Okay. So, but the Most High looked at that and saw that and said, it's nothing that's going to that they're not going to be able to do if we let them, keep doing what they're doing. Right? Keep going.
Double concert. Verse 7. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they cannot understand one another's speech.
Okay, so this is where we get all the different languages from. Right? Now you got to think about something. If the Most High wanted all people to be together, like what the article said, right? Like Martin Luther King said, we got to show the white man brotherhood. We got to all be together as brothers. Then why in the hell did the Lord separate everybody? It's about to say, why did he give everybody different languages? All the languages that the people have, the Lord gave them a different language. Okay? So if he wanted us all together, why break it up? Why split us up? Keep reading, huh?
Common concert. So the Lord, verse 8, so the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city.
So they turned around and they stopped. When they say they left off, meaning that they stopped building this city because they could no longer communicate with each other. Because you got one speaking Swahili, you got one speaking another language, another speaking another language, another speaking English, another speaking French, another speaking, you know what I'm saying? You got all these different languages now that nobody understands. They can't understand each other. The supervisor, he can no longer tell the brothers that's bringing the bricks, hey, bring a stack of bricks, so we need 100 bricks over here right now. He can't tell them that. Hey, you with the slime over there, that's the mortar. You understand? You with the slime, come on over here. You know, what they call that? A tuck point. The ones that do the tuck pointing with the bricks. Yeah, come on, you tuck pointers. Come on over here and hit this part right here. We got a couple spots that need to be hit. Can't tell them that because they all speaking different languages now.
So like if I could, Cap.
Come on.
I kind of look at that as, like on a construction site, you know how you got all these different people, on a construction site trying to build this one building, right? Now imagine going to work the next day and you can't even know, you don't know what the hell, you know what I'm saying, that person over there is telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody is confused, don't nobody know what's going on. This person can't talk to this person. So now that house can't get built. That building can't get built. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna automatically come to a halt. And you know what I'm saying? That's essentially what the Lord did, sir.
Damn right, that's a fact. That's what he did. They can't build nothing. You can't communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people have been on a construction site, but I've been on several of them. In the painters union and the carpenters. And them goddamn architects, them foremen to come roll their goddamn plan out. You know what I'm saying? Them specs. And then they start going through it. They tell everybody what needs to be done. If they don't know how to speak the same language, what are you talking about? Huh? What are you saying? I'm going home. You understand? That's what's going to end up happening. Everybody's going home because we don't know what the hell nobody's saying now. So we can't. So it said they left off from building the city. Meaning they stopped. Can't do it no more. Because can't nobody communicate. That was an excellent example, Mashallah. That's exactly what that's like. At a construction site. To where you have the generals and the foremen and all of them. You understand? And then they turn around and they pointing out and giving out orders and telling carpenters what to do and the plumbers what to do and the painters what to do. And you know what I'm saying? They got everybody in line telling them what to do. If y'all can't communicate with each other, ain't no work gonna get done. That's a fact. And that's exactly what took place. Read number 9.
Come, sir. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Verse 9, Salaki. Therefore is the name of it called Babel. Because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
Okay, so the Lord scattered everybody with them different languages, right? Okay, now go to the next one. Give me the next one.
Come.
Matter of fact, just jump down to 1 Kings. Give me 1 Kings, and then we out of it. Matter of fact, nope. Give me Deuteronomy. Give me both of them, and then we go.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Keep going.
Come. Verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
He did what?
When he separated the sons of Adam.
So where are the Christians getting this from? That this is God's plan for everybody to be together in brotherhood, when the Bible just said that he separated the nations, gave them their inheritance. He put every people in their own land, and that's where you were supposed to stay. That's where you were supposed to be. All this nonsense about God wanting everybody to be in one big melting pot of love and humanity and all that, that's not true. That's not true. The Lord would have never split everybody up and gave them different languages if he wanted everybody together.
Right.
Stop going off what you think and the way you think it should be. Who cares about what you think personally when the Lord is showing you right here in the scripture how he wanted? You understand? And how he did. So he separated them. Go ahead.
Come, sir. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Keep going.
Come. Verse 9. For the Lord's portion is his people.
Is what?
For the Lord's portion is his people.
His is possessive. It says his people. Don't say all people. You understand? His people. Keep reading.
Come. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob is his people, the Israelites. You understand? That's a lot of his inheritance. All right, now give me that last one.
Come, sir.
1 Kings.
Come. 1 Kings, chapter 8 and verse 51. For they be thy people.
Again, they be thy people. Right? The Most High, he chose a people. We just read it. It's Jacob. It's the Israelites. Not all people. The Most High did not choose all people. You're not going to find it in the Bible nowhere. I don't care what part of the book you read from. Old Testament, New Testament, the Apocrypha. You understand? Matthew, Mark, John, Luke, Revelation, Genesis. You understand? Numbers, Deuteronomy. You ain't going to find it in there nowhere. Ezra, first Ezra, second Ezra. You understand? Ecclesiasticus. You ain't going to find it in there nowhere. Keep reading.
Come. And thine inheritance, which thou broughtest forth out of Egypt, from the midst of the furnace of iron.
Okay, so he didn't bring everybody out of Egypt. He brought the children of Israel out of Egypt. Just one people, not all people. He didn't bring everybody out of Egypt. You understand? White people wasn't coming out of Egypt right along with the Israelites. You understand? The Arabs wasn't coming out of Egypt with the Israelites. They wasn't suffering at the the furnace of iron. That's speaking on our oppression. That's speaking on the captivity that we was under them Egyptians. All right, keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 52. That thine eyes may be open unto the supplication of thy servant.
Mm-hmm.
And unto the supplication of thy people Israel.
Wait, everybody. Who is that?
To thy people Israel.
To thy people Israel. Meaning that we only want the Lord to listen to us. You understand? And hear us. Deal with us. Not everybody. Keep going.
Khan, sir. To hearken unto them in all that they call for unto thee.
Notice it didn't say everybody. You see that, right? It didn't say everybody. It said that he will hearken unto us in all things, not every people. Go ahead.
Khan, sir. Verse 53. For thou didst separate them from among all the people of the earth.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, you know, in the article that we read, it said that in the civil rights movement was so important, right, that it was guided by God. God guided the movement. Mm-hmm. Okay? So why is God going against his word then? If in the movement was for all people to be together, Martin Luther King just said that was the most ridiculous and dumbest thing that I have ever heard, was to be a brother with somebody that does not want to be your brother. Talking about white people. White, I would rather be brothers with the people that I was out there marching and protesting with. You understand? I would rather be brothers with them, the ones that they had to meet in churches because they couldn't meet nowhere else. The white folks didn't want them meeting nowhere else, so they had to go hide. You know what we was doing? We had the prophets had to do the same damn thing. They had to do the same thing back in the Bible. The men that followed Christ, they was trying to unalive them. They had to go hide in caves and dungeons to teach the truth. You understand? So they was going through the same thing. They had to hide from the oppressor. They had to hide from these devils. And here you go thinking that God is trying to put you together with them. Something was wrong with Martin Luther King head, and something wrong with these preachers head to this day that's still pushing that same nonsense on our people. It's not true. He separated. Read that part again. I don't know if everybody, if Christians even know what the word separate means. I don't think they know what the word means. Do they know halagama?
It don't seem like it, sir.
It don't seem like they know what the word separate means. Come on with it.
Come, 1 Kings chapter 8 and verse 53. Mm-hmm. For thou didst separate from them. No, Salakia. For thou didst separate them from among all the people of the earth to be thine inheritance. As thou spakest by the hand of Moses thy servant, when thou broughtest our fathers out of Egypt. O Lord, the Most High.
Yeah, absolutely. You understand? Now, he separated the Israelites, you understand, from all the people of the earth. He separated. He didn't want us to be together with them. He wants us to be separate and to be his inheritance. That's what the Bible says. It don't say nothing about all people. It don't mention brotherhood when it comes to white folks, because ain't no brotherhood with them.
Right.
It don't mention no brotherhood when it comes to Hamites. Oh, that'll be a smelly brotherhood. That'll be a bloody brotherhood trying to be together with white folks. That'll be a smelly brotherhood trying to be with Hamites. Then them goddamn Arabs, Lord have mercy, it's gonna be bombs getting set off every goddamn where, blown up on buses. And what kind of brotherhood is that? To Allah Akbar and then blow up everybody in a building. Good goddamn night. As Moses spoke. You understand? Moses wrote that down and said, this is what the Most High wants. You understand? For us, for the Israelites, not everybody, man. But look, we passed the time. The water for everybody for tuning in. All my heavy hitters, I know one had to jump off. He slaved. You understand? the water to you, Officer Marshala, for my main man. You understand? Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Marshala putting together the running the media department for me. I appreciate you for that. You understand? Halakha Mind, all of the hard work that you putting in. You understand? Teaching them classes and things, the brotherhood class. All of the brothers putting up in finances to make sure that this shit go through. You understand? All of our sisters that be tuning in, all of our brothers, the water to everybody. You understand? Guess what? ISUPK versus everybody, every religion, every fake ass Israelite camp. You understand? And if y'all want the truth, you better get in under command of General Yohanan. You understand? Get in the ISUPK, whatever city you in, under commanding General Yohanan, and guess what? Let's get it. All right? Because as y'all can see, the time running out. The time is short. We don't have much time, man. All right? Pay them tithes, get in class, shut your mouth and learn. You understand? And with that, we gone, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.